Hello, Evil Wizard Omni here with my fucking big old hoodie. And I've decided just for fun that I want to tell a few tales from the Omniverse. So I'm doing this in my head. I think it might end up being a series of videos, probably short videos to just talk about little events that I enjoyed or things that I just think are worth talking about. And the first one I want to talk about is the April Fool's Day, which I believe was in the last year of the Omniverse, before the explosion. It may have been the year before that, but anyway. So on the April Fool's Day, prior to this particular April Fool's Day, it was kind of a boring one, and I think we didn't end up doing anything, or it was like super last minute. And a few of us, um, me, Jeff, and Goo or Kelsey, were like, "Oh man, we should actually try and do something next year, right? We should actually make an effort." So we're like, "Oh yeah, what can we do?" So we came up with the idea, and essentially, what we did was we made a new private forum, and I forget what the name of this was. It was like House of Fuck or something stupid like that. And what we did is Jeff made a topic in the forum explaining what the forum was, which would be relevant later. And we made a bunch of topics in the forum with innuendo laden titles like girl gets her oven stuffed or things like that, like really ridiculous titles. And then you would go into the topics and it would just be really innocuous role play or just really fucking stupid shit that was non-sexual in nature. And over the course of a year, mostly in like the first week or so that we had it, we filled up the forum with these stupid topics, such that if you just went into the forum and looked at the titles of these topics, you would go, "Oh Jesus, this is like a sex forum." So that was stage one of the plan. And as April Fool's Day grew closer, we thought about how to reveal this. Initially, we were just going to make it accidentally so that somebody, or rather the public, could gain access to the forum but could only see the titles and not go into the titles. And it would be like, oops, the forum's revealed. Everyone can see this. But what we decided closer to the day was that we would have a member of the public assist us in this. And an opportunity came along nicely. And to preamble, I should note that it was pretty much only me, Jeff, Goo, and Alex who knew about this. And Jeff wasn't on the staff team at this time. I'm not even sure if Goo was still on the staff team when we activated this joke. So most of the staff team was not in on the joke. That was like the intent, was that like everyone got this joke and this surprise and this little bit of fun. But as we discovered later, that may have been a mistake. So so everyone was not in on the joke. It was an April Fool's Day. It's meant to be a joke. So we recruited a member of the public who had a permissions problem with being a donator or some such that we then had to fix. And we thought, this is a perfect opportunity. So we then spoke to this member and said, "Hey, do you like pranks? Do you want to help us with a little prank? It'll be fun." And this member, whose name I unfortunately forget, I have a vague idea of who this is, but I don't want to say for sure in case I'm wrong. This member happened to love pranks too and was happy to do their side of it. So the narrative was this: this member, in the process of having their permissions fixed, accidentally gained access to this forum. Of course, we just gave them access deliberately. phase two, they leak screenshots of this forum through the official Omniverse Discord. And this played out. Unfortunately, the time that we came up with the joke, the Omniverse was doing a hell of a lot better. There was a much more positive environment. And then this is why I think this was the final year, is that the atmosphere around this time had grown a little more tense, unfortunately. And I noticed this and I thought, oh, it's not really a fucking mood for a joke, it's down around here. But I thought maybe that's what the site needs. Maybe the site needs a little bit of levity in these times. A little bit of a joke. Yeah, get the joke. But so on April 1st, or it may have been slightly before, but I believe it was on April 1st, this member was given access to the forum, or simply took the screenshots and then posted the screenshots on the Discord just of the forum itself with all the titles you could see, going, hey guys, what's this? Seems I've gotten access to a hidden forum. And then all the topic titles going, oh my god, it's an ERP forum. Jeff, Greg, and Goo are ERPing in this forum. And I expected this to be funny. What I didn't expect was the mods' responses, or a couple of responders. I think a couple of the mods, I think it was like L Fails a lot and one other, were immediately just like, stop now. Take this shit down or you'll be banned. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I did not expect this. I kind of thought I'd sort of train them better. They were moderators, not cops. And one in particular was like, get on the fucking ground. And I was like, oh God. So I quickly PM'd these mods being like, guys, it's an April Fool's Day joke. Don't worry. And I think I quickly like told the mods afterwards, like, this is an April Fool's Day joke. Don't worry, you don't have to ban anyone. The guys in on it. They are in on it deliberately. And they have been asked to do this. And I think there was some embarrassment. And what was meant to be a joke wasn't taken quite as lightly as it was meant to be. So a few hours later, we made the forum public to everyone, as was originally intended, and made the announcement publicly going, oh, it was a big April Fool's Day joke. Funny, right? And yeah, unfortunately, it didn't go down quite as the three of us had hoped. But a few people got it, and a few people found it funny. And I think it was our most, it was our funniest April Fool's Day joke. It just perhaps wasn't the right time. And maybe I should have tried to read the air a bit more before trying to make levity. And I will also mention our other April Fool's Day joke that we did. Mostly this was one of Goo's. Goo just said she wanted to do an April Fool's Day joke. So on April Fool's, a couple of years before this, she made a big announcement saying, the site is ending as me and Omni have fallen in love and are getting married and are therefore bringing an end. We're going to be going off and making kids together, and there won't be any time for the Omniverse. So good luck, everyone. And the funny thing about this is I believe one of the new members actually took it seriously and were really good about it. They were just like, oh, that's really wonderful. Good luck, guys. I'll head off. And we had to be like, wait, is that sarcasm? Are they serious? Oh God, somebody go after them and tell them it was just a joke. It's April Fool's Day, guys. Look at the date. But those were two little stories, mainly the first one that I wanted to tell, just about some of the more amusing times that I like to remember about the Omniverse. And I think I have a couple more videos about things, perhaps not as funny as this one, that I would like to just share. or archive and have around just as, memories.